The Cursed Email. In the bustling city of New Haven, life moved at its usual frenetic pace. People bustled through the streets, lost in their own worlds, while the hum of traffic and the chatter of pedestrians created a symphony of urban noise. Among the throngs of people navigating their daily routines, there existed a sense of camaraderie, a shared understanding that despite the chaos, they were all in this together. In the heart of New Haven, nestled amidst the bustling streets and towering skyscrapers, lived the victims of the cursed email. Ordinary people with hopes, dreams, and aspirations, whose lives were forever altered by the malevolent force that lurked in the shadows of cyberspace. Sarah Matthews, a young journalist with a passion for uncovering the truth, lived alone in a cozy apartment overlooking the city skyline. She was fiercely independent, with a sharp wit and a contagious smile that endeared her to everyone she met. Her parents, Emily and David, lived in the suburbs just outside of town, where they doted on their only daughter, proud of her accomplishments and eager to see her succeed in life. Mark Johnson, a dedicated teacher at a local high school, resided in a modest house on the outskirts of the city. He was a loving husband to his wife, Lisa, and a devoted father to their two young children, Emma and Jack. Their home was always filled with laughter and love, as they navigated the joys and challenges of family life together. Before the cursed email, Sarah, Mark, and their families were living ordinary lives, blissfully unaware of the darkness that lurked just beyond the horizon. Sarah was busy chasing down her next big story, while Mark was focused on shaping the minds of his students and spending quality time with his loved ones. But when the mysterious email appeared in their inboxes, everything changed. Sarah was the first to click on it, her curiosity piqued by the cryptic message contained within. Within days, she was found lifeless in her apartment, her laptop still open to the ominous email that had sealed her fate. Her parents were left devastated, grappling with the sudden and inexplicable loss of their beloved daughter. Mark was the next to fall victim to the curse, his life cut short by a single click of the mouse. Lisa was left to pick up the pieces, struggling to hold their family together in the wake of his tragic death. Emma and Jack, too young to fully understand the magnitude of their loss, were left to navigate the confusing and painful journey of grief. The families of the other victims faced similar struggles, grappling with the incomprehensible loss of their loved ones and searching for answers in a world that offered none. The once vibrant community of New Haven was now shrouded in sorrow and fear, as the shadow of death loomed large over its inhabitants. In the aftermath of the tragedies, the families of the victims were left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives, haunted by the memories of what once was and the chilling realization that their loved ones had fallen victim to a sinister force beyond their comprehension. As they mourned their losses and struggled to make sense of the inexplicable horrors that had befallen them, they were united in their determination to uncover the truth and put an end to the curse that had claimed the lives of their beloved Sarah, Mark, and so many others. Among the victims of the cursed email was Jonathan Harris, a dedicated firefighter who had spent years bravely serving his community. With a heart of gold and a selfless spirit, Jonathan was beloved by his colleagues and respected by all who knew him. He lived in a cozy apartment in the heart of the city, where he cherished quiet evenings spent with his loyal dog, Max. Another victim was Maria Rodriguez, a talented artist whose vibrant paintings captured the essence of life in New Haven. With a passion for creativity and a soulful spirit, Maria had carved out a niche for herself in the local art scene, where her work was celebrated for its beauty and depth. She lived in a quaint studio apartment, where she poured her heart and soul into her art, finding solace and meaning in the strokes of her paintbrush. Jonathan's colleagues at the fire station were devastated by his sudden and inexplicable death, mourning the loss of a true hero who had dedicated his life to protecting others. Maria's fellow artists gathered at her studio, surrounded by her paintings, as they struggled to come to terms with the loss of a talented and beloved member of their community. As the news of their deaths spread through the city, the people of New Haven were left reeling, grappling with the chilling realization that no one was safe from the curse that had claimed the lives of Sarah, Mark, Jonathan, Maria, and so many others. In the midst of their grief and shock, they were united in their determination to uncover the truth behind the mysterious deaths and put an end to the horror that had descended upon their once peaceful city.
Story continues. Thanks for watching.